Tehran and Moscow are working together to fight terrorism inside Syria. It's a strategic decision and a common effort to help the region and, dare I say, the world. In fact, Tehran and Moscow's joint effort shows the depth of our bilateral relationship.
Well, terrorism is a very elastic word. I mean, are you fighting those people who oppose President Assad, or are you fighting ISIL?
Iran's goal when it comes to Syria is to wage a serious campaign against terrorism. We support UN efforts. We welcome the possibility of collaborating with the EU to find a resolution. But we believe that talks inside the region contribute greatly to finding a resolution to this. We will not conduct any bilateral talks with the US over regional issues.
Minister, Iran has said some very tough things about Saudi Arabia, and indeed some things have been said about Saudi Arabia here in recent days, particularly about human rights. But can I just ask you about Iran's human rights situation? Amnesty International is saying that 2 juveniles were executed in the last 2 days and 160 are on death row.
In Iran, human rights are being respected. Unfortunately, the issue of human rights has been turned into political leverage against the government. Capital punishment for juveniles below the age of 18 is just an accusation. Many of the countries accusing Iran of abusing human rights are themselves guilty of the worst human rights violations.
You're saying then, are you, that the Amnesty report is fabricated?
What is being said about Iran's human rights situation is not rooted in reality. It's rooted in political gain.
Well, one final question, obviously extremely important. Is the nuclear deal on track still?
The Islamic Republic of Iran remains fully committed to the negotiations with the 6 countries and the outcome. This week we entered the implementation phase. As long as the other parties remain committed, Iran will remain strongly committed to its obligations.